Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alright, I am Nak Jodoh Coach Zuri Yuyi. Welcome. Selamat datang, selamat malam. Barakallah. Okay, alright. So kita mula. Okay, excited. Okay, so Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Nama saya Nak Jodoh. Mesti Nak Jodoh. Saya Nak Jodoh Coach Zuri Yuyi. Okay, saya dah kahwin. Alhamdulillah dengan ta'aruf. Alright, so okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay, so topik kita malam ini adalah sahabat bantu cari jodoh. Macam mana sahabat kita boleh bantu cari jodoh? Okay, malam hari tu saya ada share kongsi cerita Nafisah. Siapakah Nafisah? Kalau tak familiar, saya cerita balik. It's a very good story. Biasanya dulu orang cakap, Khadijah pun minang Nabi kan, SAW. Khadijah pun minang Nabi SAW. Yes, true. It's more beautiful and intricate than that. So saya kongsi, boleh? Alright, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Saya kongsi kisah ni macam ni kan. Kita tahu Rasulullah SAW adalah seorang yang jujur, honest and trustworthy. Betul. And dan juga business partner kepada Khadijah radhiyallahu anha. And satu hari Nafisah ni sahabat baik kepada Khadijah bertanya kepada Khadijah, how is business? Alhamdulillah, business is great. Everything, I have a new business partner. With his help, business has been growing exponentially, and he's good man, good manners, good akhlak. And then who is this man? Tanya Nafisah. Muhammad. Oh, Muhammad, the honest and the trustworthy. Yes, that Muhammad. And then Nafisah pun bertanya kepada Khadijah. Tanya Khadijah, dia cakap, well, you've been a widow for a while now. Okay, Khadijah memang seorang balu, 2 kali suaminya meninggal dan mempunyai anak. So she's a single mother lah and a successful businesswoman. And so Nafisah tanya, so don't you think it's time for you to remarry? And so, yeah, perhaps I've been thinking about it. Kata Khadijah, lebih kurang lah, I'm paraphrasing, okay. And then what do you think of Muhammad? Well, I think there can be no better offer or pair, that would be amazing. I have been thinking about that as well, kata Khadijah. Lebih kurang okay. So how do I go about it? What should I do? Then Nafisah cakap kat Khadijah, I'll take care of it. So Nafisah bawa niat kepada dan berjumpa Rasulullah SAW. Bercakap, what do you think of Khadijah as your wife? And then Rasulullah SAW cakap, I think there can be no better offer. Lebih kurang, okay? Don't quote me. I mean, this is not exactly what I said. But that was the expression. There is no better offer than to be married to Khadijah. And but I will need to discuss with my uncle first, because out of my love for him, he has raised me like his own. Abu Talib has raised me like his own, and I will have to confer with him. Okay, right, boleh? Thank you for joining. So basically that's how it went. And then so why I'm telling you that story is because Khadijah pun ada sahabat yang baik, nak benda yang baik, nak Khadijah bahagia, and being a good friend, dia sampaikan hajat berkahwin tu kepada Muhammad SAW. Okay, so that is how why it's awesome. And then I think I should, the other half of the story is bila Nabi Muhammad SAW bincang dengan uncle dia Abu Talib Lepas tu Abu Talib cakap, oh, I mean, it's about time because I've been rejecting offers left, right, front, and center. Doors are being knocked down because so many people are, offering. So many fathers have come to me, lebih kurang itulah, to offer marriage to you. It's about time you get married. Otherwise, they'll break down the door. Okay, macam tu. It's just an expression. And then, but let's make this official. I will go to Khadijah's family and make a formal proposal. So that's what it went. So sahabat yang baik ni, Nafisah ni, help nak sahabat dia yang baik ni nak Khadijah radhiyallahu anha bahagia dan bantu dan sampaikan niat kepada Nabi Muhammad. Masa tu belum Nabi lah. Tapi that's how it went. So the point of tonight punya talk sharing is you need to have a Nafisah, sahabat yang baik untuk bantu you ke jalan yang lurus, sahabat yang baik untuk make sure yang nak you bahagia, sahabat yang baik nak you buat cara yang betul. Okay, so because saya selalu bincangkan, you of course you nervous nak sampaikan hajat you to a person, pasanglah agent yang macam Nafisah ni. Okay, agent Nafisah kan, macam agent Ali, bukan agent Ali tapi agent Nafisah. Alright, sampaikan hajat, bertanya, are you available, are you interested, would you consider this? Okay, boleh? Okay, so itu homework yang saya dah bagi 3 malam lepas. I harap you buat. Homework tu you supposed to WhatsApp to me siapakah agent Nafisah you. It can be your mom, it can be your best friend, it can be your siblings kan. Tapi yang paling afdalnya is your father. Father is ni tanggungjawab wali sebenarnya untuk carikan jodoh. Ya, carikan jodoh, bukan suruh you kahwin dengan that person. You decide. It's ladies choice. It's up to you. Tapi patutnya tanggungjawab wali itu adalah untuk mencari calon untuk you. Okay, so kalau usually some people tanya, kenapa tak suruh tanya tukang cari jodoh like me? Cakap yang paling afdal adalah bapa wali tolong carikan. Itu paling afdal. Okay, and then your closest friends, perhaps your boss in your own network. Then kalau itu tak dapat tak jadi, then you come to me. InsyaAllah I bantu. Okay, so kadang-kadang parents dia nak tolong tapi tak tahu cara nak tolong. Ada this lady just WhatsApp me, dia cakap dah banyak kali parents dia dah nak cuba tolong tapi strategi tu tak betul sebab parents dia tak buat due diligence yang betul, di mana parents dia terintroduce dia a married guy. So dia tak nak a married guy kan. And then it became creepy for her because this guy was insistent. So, I think I need to come up with a strategy on how to recruit and train your parents untuk carikan jodoh untuk you. Kalau nak, WhatsApp saya. Alright? So, and itu kisah Nafisah. Why you should have a sahabat yang baik, yang sayang you, nak you bahagia, dan bantu you untuk cari jodoh. This is probably the best. In fact, my own personal story pun, kawan saya pun yang bantu saya cari jodoh. So, nama dia Din. I just say your name, Din. Memang I love you, brother. I have not invited Din yet sebab dia tidak, biasanya usually I invite Din to have talks or whatever courses we have or sharing on these things because but dia baru dapat anak yang ketiga, a baby girl, alhamdulillah, just recently. Tak nak kacau dia, bagi dia settle family stuff first. Dia dah ready nanti, I will kacau him, invite him over. Okay, alright. Okay, so Din, my friend kenal daripada college dulu. So I'm just sharing to you my personal experience that my friend ni bantu, how he helped me to put me on the right path. Itulah pentingnya sahabat yang baik. yang bantu kita untuk ke siratal mustaqim ni. Jalan tunjuk kita jalan yang lurus, tu yang penting. Tu sahabat, itu pentingnya sahabat yang lurus. Okay, so yeah, I've known Din from college, since college dulu, blah blah. We were not that close back then in college, tapi after college we joined this group called Young Muslim Project, and then from Young Muslim Project we did projects together, bring in lecturers, speakers from abroad. We had a lot of different projects for youth and young Muslims punya project lah, kan. So and then so what happened was, we got involved into soup kitchens, distributing food to the homeless, teaching English to orphans and abandoned babies, punya awareness. And along the way, I did. Okay, ini sebelum ada ilmu ta'aruf, I dated, left, right, front and center. Fine, masa tu muda, ego, that's all I knew. I mean, nak kahwin, of course you have to date. I thought, saya silap, saya tak tahu. Okay, so dia diam lagi, dia belum tegur lagi, kan. So I was dating left, right, front and center. I was thinking, me, I got game, why not play? Naughty, yeah. So after a while, Zuri then got sat down with me. Not really sit down, he actually scolded me. He was rather upset. We were in his car, a white Peugeot, driving down Federal Highway in this one particular night. It's either Saturday or it's either Wednesday or Sunday, because those were the times where we distribute food to the homeless. So I was in his car, we were out there to distribute food to the homeless, and then in the car we had a talk where he basically told me, I thought you wanted to get married, man. Yeah, I want to get married. Yeah, why are you still dating? How else do I get married if I don't date? Yeah. Like, have you heard of ta'aruf? Like, natang apa tu? This was, 12 years ago? Kot? 2010. About 2010, 2011. Have you heard of ta'aruf? Like, I don't know. What are you talking about, man? What talking you? Like, he was upset. He was driving, he was upset. I was sitting in the passenger seat. And then there's like, ta'aruf is getting married, ikut syariah. He was really lecturing me. It's like, I never knew this. No one told me this. How come no one told me this? Why didn't I know this before? I mean, basically, he was telling me that it's effective, it's easier without the heartbreaks, without the ilmu ta'aruf, without the heartbreaks, without the drama of dating, of chasing and going kejar-kejar, of dating game is tiring. After a while it gets tiring. I was 30 that year. I just reached 30 years old that year. Dating got tiring. Okay, it was really tiring. And I guess if you have experienced it, yeah. So in fact, you don't have to date. Buat ilmu ta'aruf is the best. It's cara yang disyariatkan. Okay, jangan date, because it's because I know why we date, because that's all we knew. Kita duk tengok shows like Friends, and he's just not that into you punya movie, whatnot, la dida. But no one really told us about ilmu ta'aruf. And finally, when Dane told me, apa pasal kau tak buat buat cara ta'aruf? It's like, I was like, I didn't know this. How come no one told me this? And because I didn't know there was an alternative yang halal, berkat, and easy and fast, and without the heartbreaks and without the drama. So itu zaman muda. And then alhamdulillah, I have a sahabat like that who will tell me as it is, and yang nak kita bahagia, yang nak kita buat jalan baik, jalan yang lurus, siratal mustaqim, kan. So that is the importance of having a good friend a group of good friends. So I'm just highlighting Din for tonight because he has put me on this path of ta'aruf. And then from this path of ta'aruf ni, kan? Oh, welcome, welcome. This path understanding of ta'aruf, if not for him who had put me on this path of ta'aruf, I wouldn't have been here sharing ilmu ta'aruf with you, I think. Yeah, because okay, so I think that was 2010 when when he lectured me. Din lectured me of ilmu ta'aruf. It's like okay, so yeah, show me what is ilmu ta'aruf. How do I do it? And he was like, okay, join me at this course, this course. So we went to a few courses of fiqh perkawinan, like all about love, Islamic courses. Bukan khusus kahwin yang pra perkahwinan yang mandated by the government sebelum kahwin. Tak, this is voluntarily. We went to these courses untuk belajar ilmu perkahwinan. Okay, so we went to these courses nak belajar ilmu perkahwinan dahulu sebelum we actually get married. This is our preparation. So we didn't realize we were preparing. We just thought that aku tak tahu nak buat, so aku perlu belajar lah nak buat. I need the ilmu to do it. Yeah. So one of the courses, this is the one where I met my wife. How I met my wife punya course, because I remember exactly because this is the resume that by biodata that I have when I met my wife. I introduced myself. So many other courses like Home Sweet Home and then what's the other one? Several more other courses yang we went to, and actually at those courses they had matchmaking events. So at this particular one was the one where I met my wife. So, and then yang keep forcing me to keep going, don't give up, jangan give up on rahmat Allah, can keep going, don't give up. I think I went to 3 and then I met my wife. So honestly, I met my wife on the second one, but I didn't notice her because she was sitting right next to my lady friend, and I was so awkward. It's like, hey, what's up? Kawan, members like, this is awkward. Lady friend and her friend. She was like, okay. Anywho, so we start discussing on we met on the third one, which is on May 14th, 2012. So my friend has put me on this path, directed me on this path in a way, paksa me, but because I love you, man. He just basically, I love you, man. I don't want you to keep screwing up. Okay, let's go to these courses. Okay, fine. Okay, and then there was 2010, then 2011. I think I volunteered at a matchmaking event. In 2012, I got married because I met my wife at a matchmaking event. So 2013, 2014, friends were asking me, hey, Zuri, could you help me talk to that sister? Brother Zuri, could you help me talk to that brother? And it's like basically unofficially matchmaking people and all that. So for free, just for somehow inadvertently added my skill and confidence on helping people to get married. So we met up and all that. So yang the guy lah belanja, paid for the dinner kan. So so I mean, along the way I've been matchmaking, just because someone asked for my assistance. It's like, okay, so all right, sure, I'll introduce you to so and so. I'll introduce you to so and so. Left, right, front, and center for a few years, just doing it unofficially on just because someone asked for my assistance. Like inadvertently, I built a skill to matchmake people. Alhamdulillah, several have married from that, and just alhamdulillah, so happy to see them having kids now, alhamdulillah. And so that was 2013, 2014, and then 2015, I started matchmaking, my own matchmaking event, with the encouragement of my friend Syed Azmi. Said, He said, "Hey, bro, sorry. Basically, we were having teh tarik one morning, and then, hey, do you have any ideas on how to solve, some social problems?" It's like, you know, there are a lot of speed datings going around, but there's no halal speed dating. And then he said, "That's brilliant. Let's do it." Sure, let's do it. And then basically we just started get it rolling, and so this is that's another friend that encouraged me to help do the right thing. So since 2015, I've been running matchmaking events. So pandemic ni tak ada lah kan. So and then now I'm helping from my experience from 10 years ago, that because my friend did scolding me untuk kahwin cara ta'aruf, cara yang baik kan. Kahwin cara ta'aruf, cara yang baik, cara yang disyariatkan. That sparked me to this here today, sharing ilmu jodoh dengan you. Okay, and I'm doing it for free. I hope you appreciate it. Unfortunately, usually people don't appreciate free, but free knowledge, but use it. Okay. So yeah, alhamdulillah, I have good friends to put me in the right path. That is my experience. I'm sure you have experience of your own where you've been making mistakes in your life, but you have friends that encourage you to do the right thing. Do the right thing. All right. Be a Muslim. Do the right thing. Boleh? Okay. Uh, Russell Peters. Okay, so that was basically my journey. My friend kicked me in the right direction, and then volunteer matchmaking event, and then I got married at a matchmaking event, and then I tolong orang, on a just freelance basis untuk berkahwin kan. And then I run my own matchmaking events in 2015 until before the pandemic. So the pandemic ni, so I'm like, hey, why I'm doing this free coaching online is because someone told me that I dah ada ilmu yang orang perlukan, ilmu yang manfaatkan umat, and I'm not sharing. Maksudnya I sedang buat dosa sebab I tak kongsi ilmu tu. It's like, dosa? Ya, sebab dah ini benda yang diperlukan oleh umat. Ilmu halal sebab sekarang orang duk dating-dating, couple-couple, dodaan, buat benda yang Allah tak suka, kan. And I am not giving them a halal alternative. I'm not sharing a halal alternative. Kalau tak boleh buat speed dating event live face to face tu, fine. Adapt. At least share the knowledge that I've learned for the past 10 years to help people cari jodoh. So when I was told that I sedang buat dosa sebab tak kongsi ilmu, so yeah, that's why I'm doing this every night, istiqomah setiap 9 malam with you. Okay. Alright. So I sedang mengelakkan buat dosa daripada kedekut ilmu. Kedua, I hope you pun tak kedekut ilmu, because when you learn this, you tak share benda baik dengan single friends you, nanti you pun dosa. Jeng, jeng, jeng. Alright. So please share apa yang I share dengan you ni. And a few ladies, sisters were messaging me, boleh tak I share what I learned from you, coach? Please share. I wajibkan you share. You have my full permission to share ilmu ni. Bantu khasnya your friends yang single tu, please. I want to see you married. I want to see your friends get married. And you tak payah jemput I pergi wedding you pun. Just tell me, hey, thanks coach, we're married now. Cukup. Okay. Kalau you nak hantar nasi minyak to me, that'll be fantastic. Tapi tak perlu. Alright. So alhamdulillah, that is the power of having good sahabat and the power of friends who will kick you in the right direction. Some can do it gently, some do it roughly, but because it's out of love, kena tegur. Dan was upset with me that he put me in the right direction. Then I know he was serious. Dia jarang marah, tapi he was upset that I was screwing my life up, screwing my life away, screwing as in wasting it by dating and dating and dating. He knows because we're close friends. He knows who I date back then, and back then he knows who I date. So now, of course, lah, it's just me and my wife. Hope that didn't come out wrong. Anywho, all right. So it's important to choose your friends who will want to uh, put you in the right direction. Okay. Sometimes, because I think back then I was the crazy friend that put people in the wrong direction. But unfortunately, when I talk to my old friends, cakap, you were a positive force in us. Ah, interesting. I mean, a bit wacko. Zuri, you're a bit wacko, but you always ask us to do the right thing. All right, that's good to know. Right? So always choose the right friends. It's very important. So I've shared with you how my friend, with just one single talk, one single, because he cares, one single talk, one single uh, admonishment, or or scolding, or teguran yang honest, yang risau sebab sayang, kan? From that, it sparked me for the past 10 years bantu orang cari jodoh. It's like sampai now, until now. So yeah, yeah. So please make dua for my friend also, Din Othman, for kicking me in the right direction. Okay. All right. Let me hashtag him later. Okay. So right. So the next point is why you need to choose. You need to choose sahabat. You're a good friend. Okay, like I mentioned just now, sahabat yang baik macam Nafisah boleh bantu you untuk cari jodoh. Then kick me in the right direction to think differently, to think halal. Because I didn't have an alternative back then. I didn't realize there was an alternative yang halal dan tayyiban dan the right thing to do. I didn't know back then, but thanks to him, I know now. Right? So memanglah kita ada ramai kawan, a lot of rakan-rakan, kan. And unfortunately, sometimes we have kawan baik yang ajak buat kita buat benda yang tak baik. So we need to be aware of such friends because it is dangerous for us. Ia memudaratkan kita. Okay. Oh, such a hot day. Bismillah. So why you need sahabat yang baik? Okay. And another example of sahabat yang baik, it doesn't have to be your personal friend. Sometimes friends at the office pun. I was reading this. The sister sent me her homework from yesterday. I said one of the homework semalam. I cakap, okay, send to me whom you have impacted, that because to remind yourself you are capable of doing good things, you are capable of impacting, being a positive force, a positive impact to the people around you. That was the homework. So what she sent to me, my God, alhamdulillah, I am so inspired by her story. I want to share it. Please listen. Okay. And okay, so how she's impacted the lives. And so I'm just reading it from her WhatsApp message. So people I've impacted in their lives. So ada a few people, when I meet new colleagues, I akan ingatkan pasal zakat. Sebab kat office kan kena isi form macam-macam. Time baru join new company. Ya, ada yang I bagi form zakat. Ada yang I share how to calculate the amount. Ada yang I sentiasa ingatkan dia kena bayar zakat bila dia rasa selalu tak cukup duit. You see that? Bila rasa selalu tak cukup duit, bayar zakat. And somehow these people are still close to me. They would do a lot for me. They trusted me deeply and would fight for me. Bukan niat nak tunjuk, cakap baik dan sebagainya pasal zakat tu, but just a reminder sebab I tahu ramai yang pandang zakat as nothing, as terlampau simple yang jadi negligible to them. Right? I guess that was the start of my love for Islamic finance sebab it's not like conventional businesses nor transaction. These transactions in Syariah ni banyak meaning. I'm grateful to have helped several people back then, and in turn, they have helped me a lot tremendously over time until now. See, I mean, bila kita, you see the effect of being a good person and a good friend, being a positive impact to others. Uh, this sister, she's not only help people ke jalan lurus, but when she needs help, these people are there for her to help her. And yeah, she's right. I mean, zakat biasanya orang pandang remeh. In fact, I think we should have a big sharing on that night. Why zakat? Zakat is pemurah rezeki. Bila rasa tak cukup duit je bayar zakat. I There is this businessman, very successful businessman. He I through I correct information lah. He pays about he pays about 5 million in zakat a year. 5 million in zakat a year. Minimum he pays 5 million. And then there's another lady. She runs a publishing company, Islamic courses, restaurants, and so forth. She pays about 6 to 7 million zakat a year. If from I have friends. I know these things. So 6 to 7 million zakat a year minimum, average. And uh, and then I followed that lady punya Facebook page. Uh, and one of her sharing is bayar zakat and rezeki tak akan putus. Rezeki akan grow lagi. So zakat tu terlampau penting. Dibayar zakat. Sometimes kalau terlebih tak apa, kan? Because it's not our money anyway. It's Umah's money. Ini kewajipan kewajipan kita sebagai seorang Muslim. So I think maybe we share about zakat another night. So the point is, this lady sister, she pointed to people to do the right thing. Simple as that. Help people to do the right thing. And when she did that, she had friends who will help her in standing up to do the right thing. So macam she's in trouble and people will be there for her. So who are your friends who will help you to do the right thing? And that's very, very important. Okay. So minta doa dan perlindungan supaya kita diasingkan, dijauhkan daripada orang yang berniat tak baik, berniat nak mendekati kita dengan benda tak baik. Minta kita dijauhkan daripada orang macam tu, dan doa supaya kita dekatkan lagi with this such person yang always asking us to do the right thing, reminder, kan. And there is this nak bacakan this hadis riwayat Al-Bukhari dan Muslim, di mana Rasulullah SAW, manusia yang paling bijaksana, pernah menitip pesan. This is what Rasulullah SAW said, di mana perumpamaan rakan yang baik dan rakan yang buruk adalah seperti penjual minyak wangi dan tukang besi. Penjual minyak wangi, sama ada dia akan menghadiahkan kepada engkau minyak wangi, engkau membeli darinya, atau paling tidak engkau memperoleh bauan yang harum darinya. Adapun tukang besi, sama ada pakaian engkau terbakar atau paling tidak engkau mendapat bau busuk darinya. Hadis riwayat Al-Bukhari dan Muslim. So that is the importance. Rasulullah pun cakap, be careful who you befriend with, and are you befriending with people who are helping you to get married? Are you helping friends with people who macam, alah tak apa, dating je, dating, tak payahlah fikir kahwin-kahwin ni, kau muda lagi. Kan? Do you have that kind of friends? I was just talking to this another lady, young lady. Dia student lagi. And then she was concerned di mana her friends are happily dating. And dia tak nak dating. Dia tak larat. And dia tak nak go through all this drama. And she heard horror stories from her friends. Dia tak nak. Doesn't want to go through all that. She wants to do ta'aruf tapi tak tahu mana nak belajar. Alhamdulillah. And then she contacted me. Okay, I just show her. Okay, kawan-kawan tu bukanlah kita nak cut silaturahim terus. Tak. Tapi transition, jangan potong silaturahim. Kawan tu kawan. Nanti kita kawan lebih baik lagi, spend more time with people who want to help us to get married. But don't just be kawan dengan orang yang nak tolong kita. Tak, kita pun kena positively effect have a positive effect on our friends as well. So kita nak kawan dengan orang positif, kita pun juga kena positif dengan dia orang. Boleh? So kadang-kadang I'm friends with this guy. He's so polite. He's so polite. I was thinking to myself, kalau aku ada adik perempuan, aku suruh dia kahwin mamat ni. I mean, I feel so like a brute. I feel like a brute when I'm sitting with him, talking with him. He's a head of another Islamic NGO. Oh man, who raised you to be so polite? I feel like this guy. So I just love talking to him. At the same time, I feel embarrassed with myself because I feel like a brute. Dia bukan nak menunjuk ke apa, but he is memang macam tu. He's just so polite. So I mean, bila fikir pasal dia pun, I rasa macam, Masya Allah, who raised you, man? He's so polite and humble, so sopan santun, and when type of friend you fikir pun, wow. And you want to be close to this person, and you want to keep following him on Facebook and social media and share his stuff. And these are the types of friends that macam you fikir pun you rasa wangi. You know what I'm saying? So being friends with him, I said, um, wow. Fikir pasal dia pun rasa bahagia. That kind of friend, so polite, so tactful. Macam, I got to learn a lot from this guy again. Kind of friendship. At the same time, I pun cubalah how do I give back positivity to this guy. And unfortunately, he's already married. So sorry, ladies. But I was thinking to myself, kalau aku ada adik perempuan, aku dah paksa dia suruh kahwin kau. So I was thinking. And you're the kind of friends yang you dengan dia, you bahagia, so positive. Your friend is positive, and you pun kena contribute balik positivity tu. Okay, don't be a negative Nancy. Is that word? Negative Nancy. Jumpa je, aku ada masalah. Of course, we have our ups and downs. Kita share masalah. These are what friends are for. But who is give you constructive feedback, yeah, and do it in a polite and inspiring way. And macam, let's say you go to a friend of yours, kan, and then cakap, aku nak kahwin lah, dia tak tolong. And then cakap, apa nak kahwin, kau muda lagi, kau bla bla, kau nanti freedom tak ada, macam mana, bla bla, susah tau jadi mak ni, bla bla, kena jaga cebok apa semua. Well, so saya ingat mulut aku ni. Well, do you want to be friends with such a person, or do you want to be with friends yang macam, Alhamdulillah, insyaAllah, how do I help you? How can I help you? What have you tried? This coach, nak jodoh Coach Zuri, have you heard of him? Kan? And then someone who's positive, who will be there for you and help you be a better person. Simple as that. Tunjuk you jalan lurus and help you be a better person. That is type of friends you need to look for. And better person as in your own when you're single, and we dah kahwin, nak you kahwin bahagia mendapatkan keridaan Allah. That kind of friend. Okay? So I know there's still friends. I still have friends yang gila-gila. We go a long way back, but focus on groups of friends yang nak dekatkan diri dengan Allah. So kita dapat bauan akhlak dan agama daripada dia. Big change. Alright, it's a big difference. So Okay, so how to pilih kawan? How to pilih kawan? According to Imam Al-Ghazali, oh, Imam Al okay, Imam Al-Ghazali berkata, um, okay, according to Imam Al-Ghazali, macam mana nak pilih kawan? Pertama, pilih kawan yang bijak, yang beri nasihat yang baik. Janganlah pilih kawan yang bagi nasihat yang memudaratkan. Like I just said just now, pilih kawan yang bijak, yang bagi nasihat yang baik. Okay, so I was reading. If I were to read directly from a book, it says jangan pilih kawan yang pilih kawan yang baik, jangan pilih kawan yang bodoh. So that's what the book said. So it's like kalau kita terima nasihat orang yang bodoh, kita pun dapat a bodoh result, outcome. So kita pilihlah kawan yang bijak, kan? Bijak, berilmu. Kan? Nasib baik I dengar cakap Din yang bijak dan berilmu. Kalau I dengar cakap kawan yang pun juga yang tak tahu pasal ilmu ta'aruf, dia suruh gila dating, why you date her, she send me askew. But fortunately I listen to a good friend yang bijak, berilmu, supaya mengelakkan benda yang tidak menderatkan. Dia bagi nasihat baik, and also because he cares, someone that cares for you dan berilmu dan bijak. Okay, itu satu, that's one point. Next point is juga dari Imam Al-Ghazali, berakhlak mulia tak ikut nafsu. Kawan tu yang akhlaknya dia tak ikut nafsu. Sebagai contoh, contoh je. Okay, yo, Khamis malam Jumaat, jom pergi karok. Kami malam Jumaat pergi karok je. Saturday Sunday pergi karok. Habis kerja je pergi karok. It's like sebab dia shock, kan? Sebab nak shock. Tak salah pergi karok if in the right condition lah. Maybe, I don't know, this debatable. But kalau dia ikut nafsu saja, orang tu yang ikut nafsu, kita pun dapat dia punya bauan macam tak apalah, ikut nafsu je, bla bla bla, kan? So, and these are also the qualities that you want in a spouse, kan? Seorang yang bijak beri nasihat, and seorang yang berakhlak mulia dan dia tak ikut nafsu sahaja, kan? Betul, setuju. Okay, so and next point is pesanan pesanan Imam Al-Ghazali adalah seorang yang soleh dan solehah. Why that's important? Bila kita berkawan dengan orang yang soleh bersolehah, dijinakkan nafsu kita. Orang tu boleh bantu kita jinakkan nafsu kita. Believe me, I make the craziest jokes with people, alright, with my friends. But when I berjumpa dengan ustaz-ustaz, I don't make those stupid jokes. Nafsu I is to make stupid jokes. You don't want to know. It's not PG-13. Okay, so bila kita kawan dengan seorang yang soleh dan solehah, we are our better self. We are our better self automatically, right? It will just infect us in a positive way. Dia bantu kita menjinakkan nafsu kita. So, yep, I just said that out loud. Alright. Also juga pesanan Imam Al-Ghazali, pemurah dan sedia beralah versus selfish. Have you ever felt a friend yang he's just selfish, he or she is just selfish? You feel being used, or you feel you kena ride, just taking a ride, or taking you for a ride because they're boring and apa semua. So think about it, who's always just giving and who's just always taking. It's important that a friendship is give and take. Marriage is also give and take, kan? Pemurah, tak semestinya duit saja, but in terms of act of kindness between you and him and you and her, right? So yeah, okay, so pemurah, bersedia beralah versus selfish. So next point, Riwayat daripada Imam Al-Ghazali, seorang yang jujur, cakap terus, tak cakap pusing-pusing. Don't not a spin doctor putar-putar alam. So it's very important. Also, the same qualities you want in a spouse, isn't it? Betul tak? Setuju? Kan? So this is also the qualities you want in a spouse and also in your friend. So we are required to be in a positive environment. That's very important. And nak share lagi tips from Saidina Umar Al-Khattab, how to pilih kawan is, one, you pernah deal duit dengan dia jujur atau tidak. Dia pinjam duit you, dia dah bayar balik atau tidak. Kalau dia tak boleh bayar, at least dia terus terang. And pernah bertengkar atau tidak, apakah sikap dia masa bertengkaran tu, dan apakah sikap you masa sedang bertengkar tu. Okay, I'm not saying you perfect, your friend is not perfect, but apakah response sama sendiri dalam pertengkaran? Did you resolve or biar berlarutan? Boleh? And then pesanan Saidina Umar Al-Khattab juga, pernah bermusafir lebih pada 3 hari with your friend. Ini is very important. Where I want to point out, when you nak berkenalan, bertaaruf dengan the guy, you dah okay, you ready to introduce the guy to your father, why not, just an idea, yeah? Why not your father ajak dia pergi road trip or go fishing for 3 days, kan? For example, you might discover things, your father might discover things like dia cakap he doesn't smoke, but you know, if he's on a road trip with your father for 3 days, dia tak boleh tahan not smoking for 3 days. Mampus, kan? Ini Allah. Macam tu. So maybe your parents, maybe even your brother lah, ask your brother to, hey, go on a road trip with this guy. Dia cakap dia minat nak kahwin. Let's see, check his character. Yang penting tu adalah untuk tengok karakter dia apa yang terselah. So macam I bagi example, smoking, and then perhaps your brother and he, the guy yang minat kat you, cakap nak taruh dengan you, and your brother and he pergi road trip ni, pergi makan kat restaurant, for example, makan kat kedai, and then he's very rude to the waiter. Okay. So, I personally pun pantang. So like, dia kerja, janganlah cakap baik-baik, tak boleh ke, kan? So it might be rude to the waiter. Maybe he looks at waiter ni kerja petah, lowly, dia pandang orang rendah. It shows character of a person when how they treat other people, when what they can get from other people, how they can get away with things. So it helps, just an idea, something you could do, right, to test the guy with his akhlak dan agama dia macam mana. And just an idea, cadangan, something you can plan with your father or your brother. Awak pergi road trip, datang berjumpa, this kind of things. Yeah, you know. Okay, dan yang paling penting, ceng. Alright, so any questions, can you type down dalam soalan-soalan? Thank you for joining. Wave. Alright, so any questions boleh type, question atau curahan hati. Alright, so you know what's the true BFF is? The true BFF is a friend yang dalam azab kubur pun boleh pertahankan you. Kan? Siapakah itu? Alam barzah pun boleh datang, confirm datang bantu you. Orang lain tak boleh bantu you, tak dapat bantu you. The true friend yang boleh bantu dalam alam barzah is Al-Quran. Alright? This is your true BFF. Best friends forever lah. And dunia dan akhirat, dan alam barzah, dunia dan alam barzah, kan? This is your true friend, Al-Quran. So visit your friend every morning, every night, every chance possible. Keep it close. Sentiasa put it, close to you. Meja makan, meja kerja. We're mostly working from home nowadays. So put one next to your mouse, keyboard. Yeah. Kitchen have one, tak satu, tak tinggi sikit kat tarak tu. That's your BFF. That's your BFF. This is your BFF. This BFF. Quran ni is BFF yang sampaikan apa yang Allah nak you tahu. Sampaikan guidance dari Allah. Direct from Allah. This is the BFF yang you should have everywhere around you all the time. Boleh? Okay. It's different having a printed one and from an app. It's very different. So, because sometimes I'm sure you've gone through this, kan? I'm just sharing this as a reminder. Sometimes when you go through some sort of hardship, you can't figure something out. You just buka aja any random page, and then, I think it's talking about me. I feel this. Tell you what, I was just thinking about it. Okay, usually what I look, how do I come up with topics to share every night? Is one, I read people's concerns. People WhatsApp me, then I read. How do I address this? Lepas tu buka Quran. Maybe I should talk about friendship, right? Sahabah. So it's right there. The answer is right there, and I was sharing you. It's like, oh, okay, just pointed me in the right direction. It's like manual guide dah ada. So like I always say, nak cari jodoh, don't ask me first, ask Allah dulu, kan? Then ask your parents, and then your BFF, your best friend sibling, then maybe me, yeah, kalau you nak. Alright, so true BFF is Al-Quran, right? Sunnah pun ada, ikut sunnah. And hadis riwayat Al-Bukhari berkata, bacalah Al-Quran sebanyak-banyaknya kerana ia akan datang kepadamu pada hari kiamat nanti sebagai syafaat dari segala malapetaka. Right? So that is your true BFF. Right? Ini some friends of people have strengths and weaknesses, as do we. But Al-Quran is God's word. Kata-kata Allah. Alright, so okay, so thank you for joining. Thank you. And so a bit homework ni is more active sikit. So this is the homework. Jing. Homework ni I bagi setiap malam ni, it is for your own good. Bukan I saja nak you nak shop baca your messages. Tak, banyak kerja nak baca so many messages, kan? It is for your own good, di mana is your ikhtiar untuk mencari jodoh yang baik, mencari jodoh untuk yang mendapatkan keredaan Allah, mencari jodoh untuk kejannah Allah. So these are steps and things you can do to dapat jodoh pasangan yang baik. It's not I saja bagi ni just for fun. Tak, it is your steps. Yeah, I am macam in a way I am filtering my future clients yang I nak bantu untuk carikan jodoh. So who you rasa siapa I nak bantu matchkan you dengan a guy, kan? Person yang macam tiba-tiba who's willing to pay 10,000 for me to match her with a guy, or someone who's gone through my like sharing and done the homework with me, someone I dah kenal. So when you do this homework, I dah kenal you, I can introduce you to the guy. And the guy pun of course lah, I pre-filter and have my level of due diligence. Because one, I dah kenal someone yang put ikhtiar. Of course, macam if you're a teacher, kan, contoh you're a teacher, and of course you want to recommend your top student, kan, yang buat homework, hantar assignment, akhlak, agama. So and then you someone you kenal. So that's the purpose of this homeworks. So congratulations to those who are istiqomah in sending me your homework. Right? So of course this will be the people who are top of my mind when I have a calon nanti, kan. You think I saja for fun bagi homework? Tak, it's for your ikhtiar. I nak pun bagi ilmu ni free tiap-tiap malam ni, I nak tengok ikhtiar you. And bukan I tak minta you bayar pun, kan? I minta you sedekah kat orang lain supaya rezeki you tu buka luas lagi. And just give me receipt tu je, kan? And show me your homework that you really want to do this, that you really want me to help you. Ada I suruh bayar I? Tak ada. Okay. Free tengok ni, live free setiap 9 malam kat sini. I tulis tu. So when you tengah ta'aruf with a person, with a guy nanti, you want him to invest his seriousness and his honesty in that ta'aruf, and in that relationship, possible, ongoing relationship. You pun kena invest in that. So how you're investing is, I want to see your seriousness in this. So congratulations for your ikhtiar. Allah nampak ikhtiar you. And bila you buat homework ni, you lagi clear with what direction, how you need to go get married, what you want to avoid, what you want to get, you nak apa dan apa you tak nak. You tak nak lelaki yang contoh smoking, tak jaga solat dan so forth. Dan you nak lelaki yang akhlak agama, dan sebagainya. So alright. Okay, so homework ini adalah a bit of a challenge. Will you be able to do this? Right? Free. I tak suruh you buat apa. In fact, I will have more work assisting you in this. So the homework is set up a group WhatsApp ke or Telegram. WhatsApp Jodoh Mastermind. Call it anything you want, but basically it's a Jodoh Mastermind. You tarik 6 single friends, your single friends, and in that group you can include me. This is my number, 601-123-899-897, 601-123-899-897. Set up a group WhatsApp di mana dalam group tu you share anything that you've learned with your 6 single friends from me, or of course mainly from the Quran and Sunnah, and anything I shared with you, share and benefit at least 6 friends you tarik dalam WhatsApp group tu. Alright? Okay. From there, because I want you to include me, I pun nak bantu you through this WhatsApp group. So this is your own macam breakout room, kind of like a breakout room that is ongoing, nak bantu you cari jodoh. Ada I minta you bayar I? Tak ada. I minta you buat ni for your own good, and for you to be able to have the opportunity of berkongsi ilmu, because you should love for others what you love for yourself. Why? Because Allah akan permudahkan lagi bila you bantu kawan-kawan you cari jodoh. You pun insyaAllah Allah buka pintu rezeki jodoh. Boleh? Alright? Okay, such is your homework. This is your homework. Boleh buat? Okay. So I repeat, set up a WhatsApp group, a Jodoh Mastermind, di mana you will tarik at least 6 single friends yang you rasa pun juga perlu bantuan untuk jodoh. You kongsi ilmu je, you tak paksa dia cari jodoh. You nak dia tahu apakah ilmu ta'aruf dalam Islam. Somewhat like how Din did to me. And tapi dia tak pakai WhatsApp. Masa tu zaman tu tak ada WhatsApp lagi. So basically I'm giving you an activity to be a positive force. To be a positive force in a jodoh sense, untuk kawan-kawan you cari jodoh, you pun cari jodoh. So when we do good things for others, good things will come to us. Boleh? Okay, such is your homework. Set up a WhatsApp group, Jodoh Mastermind. Okay, and then include me in that group. This is the phone number. And tarik at least 6 single friends. So the benefit is, I will be coaching you and your friends a bit more privately. Macam, boleh, just you and your friends. I'll be coaching you separately lah. And I'll be doing Q&A with you in private in that group. Boleh? Free ya? Free eh? don't, don't give me money. Okay? Alright. Boleh? So set up that WhatsApp group. Tarik 6 single friends. Alright. Okay, so dengan itu kita akhiri dengan itu kita akhiri dengan doa sebelum saya undur diri. Okay, Bismillah. Nanti type amin dan ucapkan amin. Kita amin sebab kita ni, as I usually say, and I'm sure you know, dalam majlis ilmu malaikat akan mengaminkan dan bawakan doa kita. Okay, so kita aminkan sama sendiri. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ya Allah, aku minta pasangan yang menjadi menantu yang baik pada ibu bapaku, yang disayangimu untuk mendapatkan keredaanmu, bergandeng bahu bersama ke jannahmu, ya Allah. Amin. Alright. Amin, amin. Tak amin. Amin. Okay. Right. Thank you so much for joining. Set up the WhatsApp group. It's a Jodoh Mastermind. Tarik 6 single friends and include me in that group so I can do a group coaching for you. Boleh? Right. Okay. Amin. Right. Okay, sisters. Thank you. Thank you. Set up the WhatsApp group. Include me in that group. I will coach you privately, insyaAllah. You and your friends lah. Okay? Free je. Free. Tak nak free. Tak nak free ke? Okay. Okay, bye. Assalamualaikum. Bye.